started by a few FDNY firefighters and friends, and basically it just started by us visiting various pediatric burn centers and cancer centers dressed as superheroes to lift the spirits of sick and grieving children. We now do grief camps and summer camps where we visit special needs schools, and it really has just grown immensely over the past 3 years.
How we lift the spirits of kids is definitely like the main goal, like the effort that we put into getting there, and how we present ourselves and how we introduce ourselves to really make these kids think that to have superheroes visiting them is like our main goal. So I joined the Humble Heroes recently, and my contribution to them was the costumes. We met because I think that I saw what they were doing, and I saw how legit their costumes were, and how cool they were all, like a giant group of guys like cosplaying, but instead of going to Comic-Cons, or they're actually doing something useful with their costumes. And I'm like, this is something I could really, I want to try and be a part of. The first impact that I had on a kid, I remember very vividly, because he actually looked at me and he said, I don't know about these guys, but you're definitely the real Batman, right? And I was like, yes, I am, of course, And that was like right there, like I knew, like, okay, my costume's legit. These kids think that we're really there, and then it changed my whole perspective on it.
The better the costumes, it really translates into a better experience for the kids, and we owe Kenny a huge thanks for all the help that he's done. I mean, you see the costumes behind me, and literally when you're there next to these kids and you're wearing a legit costume, they don't see Rob dressed as Captain America bedside with them. They think Captain America actually took time out of his day to be bedside, and just the looks on their faces and the experience that you get, it's just, I can't even put it into words. It's outstanding.
I think it's important to volunteer and give back to your community, because we all coexist. There's a lot of interaction that we have with each other, but we don't even realize it, because we're all on social media, we're all like in our phones. So like what we're missing is the reality that we all just live right next to each other, and there's children everywhere that need a guidance, that need a influence in a positive way, and things like something as minimal as having a superhero suit, just walking into a hospital, sees these kids, see that another human being, even if they're a superhero, is coming to see them.
It really, it's in our name, Humble Heroes, but it's a humbling experience, and it really, when you see the situations that these kids are and how tough they are, it really makes you, when you think about the things that stress you out throughout your day, really puts things in perspective for you, and you realize how good you have it, and you just start becoming grateful for the little things.